So last month we began our ear training with the fundamentals of rhythm. And so that's time, really. Today we're going to start to look at the fundamentals of pitch. So that's the sound of the notes. In addition to duration, other musical characteristics can easily be measured. One such characteristic is that which we describe as being higher or lower, a difference in pitch. Determining the relative height of pitches. So to begin an investigation of pitch, you'll need two basic abilities. First is the ability to recognize notes of an identical pitch, like these, and the ability to distinguish a higher note from a lower note, like these. In all those, the higher note came first. We'll use these powers of discrimination on the folk tune Frère Jacques. Sing the first 14 notes of the tune. Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. And think about the height in pitch of each note compared to the others. Which notes are the same in pitch? Which are higher or lower? Sing the tune and trace the height of each pitch with your hand in the air. Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. The relative up and down motion of pitches is called melodic contour. The following figure illustrates the melodic contour of the beginning of Frère Jacques. Horizontal lines are drawn at different levels to indicate where the pitches ascend, descend, or stay the same. Do not confuse these horizontal lines with the ones that we used in last month's lesson. So here we can see Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques. And we notice that when we get to Dor, that's at the same place as Jacques. Dor, and then it goes up, mais-vous, dormez-vous. Note that some pitches are used more than once. For instance, Frère Jacques, Frère and Jacques. Both occur on the same pitch. There are actually only 5 unique pitches among these 14 notes, and they are numbered here from lowest to highest. So we can see the lowest note is Frère and Jacques. The next note up is Re. The next one we have in Jacques and Dor. The next one, Mais, and finally, Vous is the highest. Replace the horizontal lines above the syllables in the figure above with the appropriate numbers to show as in the following figure. Now we're going to sing the tune on these numbers instead of words. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. The major scale and scale degrees. Although there are many possible pitches, much Western music makes use of 7 unique ones, 2 more than the 5 we identified above. If we arrange these 7 pitches in ascending or descending order, we produce a scale. When we number the 7 unique pitches in a scale, each pitch is referred to as a scale degree. We refer to the scale degree by number, for example, scale degree 1 or the first scale degree. This can then be abbreviated as 1 with a caret over it, and the caret indicates scale degree. When you sing the notes of the scale, you'll notice that ending the 7 sounds incomplete. Sing the next note above. and we'll call it 8 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isolate this new note and sing one. Sing one after another. Although there is a great distance between these two pitches, they are very much alike. 1, 1. So much alike that musicians call the higher pitch 1 as well. It's obviously higher in pitch, but it is the same in character. You can even continue above it, singing 2, 3, and so on. Because 7 sounds so incomplete, musicians usually perform scales by including 1 at the top and bottom of the scale. We can write out the notes of a scale as follows. Sing along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. The scale that you just sang is called the major scale. Solumization. In addition to using numbers to label the scale degrees, musicians also use syllables. The practice of singing syllables for different pitches is a traditional one that goes back at least 1,000 years. It's called solumization. Here are the scale degrees, shown with the numbers, the corresponding syllables, and their pronunciation. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you have the syllables that are pronounced do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Note that the syllables are pronounced with their Latinate vowels, not their English vowels. Now let's return to Frere Jacques and sing it using solumization syllables rather than the words are numbers. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, mi, fa, so, mi, fa, so. Some musicians prefer to use only syllables to represent scale degrees, and others prefer to use only numbers. I will try to use both at different times so that you get practice using both systems. However, I will always be clear about whether I want you to use numbers or do-re-mis. Name for scale degrees. Each scale degree has certain characteristics of sound that distinguish it from the others. Given its important position as the first and last note in the scale, 1 or do deserves special attention. This pitch has important properties as a resting tone, the note to which others in a composition seem to want to resolve, some more directly than others. This pitch is called the tonic. Every scale degree has a name identifying its function in addition to a number and syllable. So here's a list of those names. So 1 or do, we call the tonic. 2 or re, the supertonic. 3 or mi, the mediant. 4 or fa, the subdominant. 5 or so, the dominant. 6 or la, the submediant. And 7, the leading tone. At this point of time, you can go ahead and do the exercises and then the listening activity. The recordings for the listening activity can be found right after this lesson on this same video. Have a great rest of your month, and we'll continue on our ear training next month. Cheers.